here is my diatonic chord progression in D. So here it is in G, here it is in D. So let's look at what's different, right? Let's just notate what chords we have here. Okay, so my possible chords are G major, A minor. I'm looking at my G here. I'm just going to write down the names of the chords. B minor. I guess I got to move this box. B minor, C major, D major, E minor, and F sharp diminished. Let's put a space there. And then G major again. I don't need to write that one down because I've already got it. Now let's do it for D major, right? So I have D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor, oops, C sharp diminished, and then D major again. Okay, now let's just put these back to back. And let's reorder them a little bit. Remember, the order isn't going to matter too much. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy these three and put them at the bottom of the list. So now we're lined up with G major, A minor, A major, right? Because this is what I want to do. I want to see what chords are different. So if I want to, remember the scenario here is that I'm in G major and I want to do something just a little bit different, a little bit more colorful. I could throw an A major in, right? That's borrowing from the other key, and that's okay. It is out of key. It is A major is not in the key of G major, and we're still in the key of G major here, but it will add a little bit of color. Don't be afraid to go out of key. It's going to sound kind of cool. B minor is the same. C major, now remember C major is one that gets, C is the sharp that's added. So there is no C major or minor in the key of D. It's C sharp, and it's going to be diminished. So that one we'd probably want to avoid, because we always avoid the diminished chord in most kinds of songwriting type applications. D major is going to be the same, E minor is the same, and F sharp was diminished, now minor. That could be a good one to use too, because our F sharp diminished in the key of G we may have avoided because of what I just said. It's a diminished chord. But in the key of D, F sharp minor is a perfectly good chord. So what if we added an F sharp minor into our G major chord, or key? That's totally possible. We could just by borrowing from the key of D major. My favorite one so far here is to grab the 2 chord A major and make it a major 2 chord. So this is called borrowing from related keys. Sometimes we call it modal borrowing. We're not exactly doing modal borrowing quite yet. We'll talk about that shortly. Let's jump to a new video and let me, I'm just going to write a little song and I'll show you how this can work.